With Elephant's Child, I've been with them for exactly 2 years, actually. November 2 years ago, I joined Elephants. But prior to that, I was a mentor with a number of accelerators in London, the most notable of which was the Techstars Accelerator. So as part of that role, it's really about advising new companies about how to grow, the kind of things to think about, and how to access the money that they would need to help them grow. But in reality, I've been a growth advisor all my life. I've only ever been in commercial roles or a commercial leader running companies. And a commercial role is all about growth and delivering growth. I decided to join Elephant's Child because actually their aim is to help organizations grow. And for me, that's my passion. It's what I've always done. It's what I enjoy doing. Actually, to go even further, it's what I love to do. From the challenge of creating a growth strategy all the way through the trials and tribulations of executing that strategy to deliver growth. So helping organizations achieve their goals and grow is what I do, and it's also what Elephants deliver and do for their clients. I think for me, the key thing about engaging with clients is initially about listening to understand what their goals, their timescales, and their challenges are. And then to probe and clarify around those, to make sure that I've really understood what they are and why they exist for that particular client. And then it's all about setting those goals and making sure those goals are smart. They're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and they're trackable. And once we've done that, we can then really engage with that client to help them achieve those smart goals. Clearly, COVID has been a bit of a game changer, but really only in one small respect for us. And I do mean small. Our model was always to work very closely with our clients in their offices, face-to-face, attending their meetings. Clearly, COVID has put a halt to that. But actually, we were very successful and very quick at changing our model to use virtual technology. So all those wonderful things that we're all so familiar with now, whether it be Zoom or Teams, that's how we now engage with our clients from a technology perspective. But in terms of the methodology and what we're trying to achieve, that's remained consistent. I don't think I could really point to one single type of organisation, whether it be by size or by sector. But what I would say is a common theme with the organisations that I am really able to engage with quickly and effectively is that the owners and the management teams have a growth mindset. They have an appetite for growth. They understand that it's going to be hard. We all understand it's a challenge and you've got to work at it, but they have already made that commitment to put in the hard yards to achieve the growth. And then that's an organisation, I feel, that we can really engage with quickly and effectively to drive their growth. So right now in the COVID environment, which is coming on for 9 months, of course, isn't it? One of the common challenges that a number of businesses have faced is around cash flow. It's not because they're bad businesses. It's not because they have a bad business model. It's just that COVID has meant that sales they were budgeting for, anticipating, have been postponed. And that leads to a bit of a cash flow crisis. So with those businesses, we've been able to really sit down with them, help them plan robust processes, bring in rigor, so that they monitor cash flow on a regular basis that is appropriate for them. And it's probably weekly, okay? So we put in that rigor for them. And then actually what we do is we help those organizations go out and secure extra funding to alleviate that cash flow crisis. And that's how we've helped them overcome that challenge of cash flow. So I think the key thing, which is common to all businesses, is to help them create and share a vision amongst their employees so that the organisation can really rally around that vision and really get behind delivering it. And then the other common challenge is identifying the opportunity. Sometimes it's almost as if businesses try and eat the whole cake. And one of the things you have to do is almost hold them back and say, look, just identify the slice that you really want and focus on that slice. So in terms of how this translates into helping businesses, it's really around helping them grow their revenue, streamline their processes, which increases their margin and profitability. And by so doing, this increases their enterprise value. And by increasing their enterprise value, we increase the shareholders or the owner's wealth. And that's really what growth really translates into, by making the owners have an asset that is worth more.